This is a Sparking Zero review for the 9 to Fibers, the 2 Jobbers, the people with relationships or kids or both, the people who touch grass, the people who only game once in a while and their system is collecting dust. This video right here is the one for you, I promise you. Other people, they put out their reviews the day the game came out, one day after the game came out. You can't trust those reviews. They're not like you. Okay, they're not like us. I'm done wasting time, so let's get into the meat and potatoes first. The state of online is still playable. People are still getting used to the game, and a lot of people are hesitant to jump online. Some people will never touch rank and only play with friends. It's only been 2 weeks, about 2.5 weeks if you got the game early. This ultimately means that within a month, the game will hit a peak of sweatiness. The end of November will be unplayable online for a casual player. It won't probably ease up until December when the Christmas news get on. Then after January, it's all over. Just kiss it goodbye. It's over. Put the fries in the bag. The game will continue to get sweatier and sweatier until there are only sweats left. From my experience, it seems like DP battle is where the sweats gather. I feel like the fights I have in DP battle are 90% more likely to be hard compared to single battles. I don't have any research to back up these claims, but this is just how it feels to me. Right now, the main complaints I see are that people keep playing the same characters. There's a lot of Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas, Super Saiyan Blue Gogetas, Ultra Instinct Gokus. Yajirobe is also hard to beat because he can keep healing with Sensu Beans, although he was just patched, so we'll see in the upcoming week if this gets any better. Besides those 2 things, I haven't heard any other pressing issues on the online part of the community, the ranked part of the community. It seems like people's biggest gripes are just that everyone is playing the same characters and they keep fighting the same characters every time they get online. And, it's a fighting game. And, there may be 180 people on the roster, but people are going to pick the characters whose designs they like the best or just the strongest meta characters. So this isn't any different from any other game. The PC community seems to be having issues with online connectivity, so hopefully the patch fixed that. And the only other issue that I've seen here and there, I have seen some people saying that their entire memory has gotten erased. They log on one day and they play through the game, and I don't know, I've seen one guy who had like 100 hours and then they log in another day and all their saved data is gone. I can't verify whether this is a common issue or not. This is just one post that I happen to see. Episode battle, aka story mode, is honestly nothing special. They did not reinvent the wheel this time around. You will play through the same Dragon Ball story as different characters. If you play the Dragon Ball game before, then you know what's going on here. If you played Budokai Tenkaichi 3, you know what's going on here. If you played Xenoverse, I don't know, even a Game Boy game. If you played a Dragon Ball game, Kakarot, any of them, then you know the story of Dragon Ball. It's the same old same. But they also have alternate timelines that you can trigger by meeting special objectives in certain battles. The alternate timelines are actually long too, like it's not just a one battle thing. Some of them go on for a while. They animate some parts of the story, but majority of it is still images. But the voice acting is immaculate, so if you're a fan of the voice acting in Dragon Ball, then you're in for a treat, because they really give it their all, you can tell. Custom Battle is a game mode where you can create your own episode battle, basically. You can put a little dialogue in writing, a title screen like in the show, and choose who fights. You can also pick certain conditions to activate during the fight. It's funny to see the scenarios people have made so far, but it would be better if there were actual voice lines to go with the dialogue. I can't see this mode being too popular except for the occasional meme like Kaba versus Gogeta, but I don't know how much popularity this game mode will hold throughout the lifetime of this game. Bonus battles are just more episode battles, except they're in their own section. Training mode in this game is exquisite. I have to give it a chef's kiss. It's honestly one of the best training modes I've ever played. They have a guided training where you can learn all the individual abilities in the game. Then they have a free roam mode where you can control every factor of the battle. You can pick the character, the filling of their gauges, and there's so many actions you can direct them to do. You could just have them stand still, just be a dummy, not do anything. Or you could have them guard. You could have them fight. You can have them focus on combos. If you want to practice defending against combos, you could have them focus on beams. Really anything. There's so many options you could choose from. And you can also tweak the difficulty, so you could have them go from weak to super, I believe. And you can just test yourself and truly get into the hyperbolic time chamber and practice the things that you want to practice. There is a world tournament mode where you can play by the rules of different tournaments that took place in the story. They have a challenges and missions section where, really these are things you can just complete challenges and collect rewards as you play the game, like Zenny or Dragon Balls to summon Shenron. There's a shop where you can buy characters, abilities for your fighters, clothes, background music, etc. And that's really all you need to know before buying the game. I'm glad you gave me your precious time. I hope this video helped. If you have any more questions about the game, then leave it in the comments and I'll try to answer. Peace out.